Now at 5, World Cup watch parties happening across the Bay Area tonight. Why San Jose's biggest watch party was forced to move to a new location. Thank you for joining us here at 5. I'm Andrea Nakano. Brian Hackney is off tonight. World Cup action is almost about to kick off. One of the biggest matches tonight, Mexico versus England. The game has been delayed until 6 o'clock due to weather. Watch parties are also underway all over the Bay Area right now, but not at San Pedro Square. The square had been the place to be for World Cup action. Thousands of fans have shown up throughout the tournament, but after the last Mexico match on Tuesday, the crowd got out of control. Several people were arrested, and city leaders put in place a new plan to curb the violence. Their solution? 2 venues for today's watch parties, SAP Center and Discovery Meadow in downtown San Jose. And we have team coverage tonight. John Ramos is at Discovery Meadow, where fans tell him they are hopeful the new location will help fans feel safer.
The city of San Jose had an idea to offer a free watch party to people who couldn't afford a ticket to the game, and they thought San Pedro Square would be the perfect place for it. But since then, they've learned that they underestimated the fervor of the people who love this crazy game. The sign at San Pedro Square welcomes the world to San Jose, and it felt like the whole world showed up to watch Mexico defeat Ecuador last Tuesday. It's estimated that 40,000 fans tried to jam into the narrow plaza to watch on the big screens. Georgie Swangchang tends bar at the Must Be Thai restaurant and said they began charging a $20 cover charge just to limit the number of people trying to come in.
It's been crazy because I think like everybody wanted to come see the game, which understandable, we're in San Jose.
But after the game, things got a little out of hand and police began moving in, declaring it an unlawful assembly. The crowd was way larger than anything the city was expecting.
I was here, it was completely packed. It was really skin on skin everywhere. And
Thomas the Swede Lehtinen said everything was working pretty well at the square until Mexico's team began winning.
For the Mexican games, it's been absolutely crazy. There were 30,000 first time, and I remember being in a bar and they only had 2 bartenders, and there were probably 3,000 people in there, and they just stood there. We were not prepared for this.
So on Friday, Mayor Matt Mahan ordered San Pedro Square closed for Mexico's game against England. And what a difference. With the Brazil-Norway game about to kick off, Lehtinen was eating almost alone at a restaurant in the deserted square. Instead, the city opened up 2 new venues, the SAP Center and Discovery Meadow, as watch party sites that could handle a lot more of the Mexican fans. And though not everyone had arrived yet during the Brazil game, reservations for the park were completely sold out. Edward Alcantara flew in from Oregon at 2 in the morning so he could get to Discovery Meadow before the gates even opened. He said he wouldn't have bothered to come if the Mexico game had been at San Pedro Square.
I've been to San Pedro Square hundreds of times because my wife's from San Jose, and I knew it was too small. I think not just San Jose, I think United States in general, all the cities underestimated the amount of volume that people are going to come out.
The city has learned its lesson about Mexican football. But for now, they still plan to hold the watch party at San Pedro for Monday's game with the U.S. and Belgium. And Lehtinen wonders if they're now underestimating the growing passion for American soccer. As much as he enjoys the San Pedro site, he thinks that game should also be shown at the larger locations.
The people that were here the first game say it was amazing, so then the next game their friends will be here as well, and there will just be more and more people. It's been a great venue, but when it's 40,000 people in a place that only take 20, it's just going to be messy.
And the U.S. will take on Belgium in the round of 16 tomorrow at 5 o'clock. As of now, that game will be shown at the screens in San Pedro Square.